Pardon the interruption. AIW fans, Aaron Bauer here backstage at JT Lightning Invitational Tournament Night 2 with DJ Z, a very special guest. DJ Z, Zima Ion, and I got a lot of questions for you, but the one question that the fans keep asking me is, they always hear about this crazy lifestyle that you have, that you live reckless, you live on the edge.
It's true.
And I just want one story that I can give them. I want the scoop on one crazy thing that you've done.
Okay, I can't get too crazy with my stories because a lot of them are definitely bad and would make me look terrible in the eyes of many. But I'll just share one story real quick. In 2009, I was like 23 years old, I think, and I spent a whole summer wrestling in Mexico. And after my trip in Mexico, which was crazy in itself, I was booked for like a show in Japan, like right after that. So I was gonna spend 3 months in Mexico, come home for like 5 days, then go to Japan for like 6 days. Then I'd still have enough time to move into my new apartment and settle in for 2 weeks before I started college that semester. Right? Okay, cool. So this entire time, I thought that my flight to Japan was leaving on Friday, August the 6th. I never checked to see if August 6th was actually on a Friday or not. I just, in my mind, created the idea that it was on a Friday. So, what I think is August 5th, a Thursday, I'm at home, just home in America, fresh off 3 months in Mexico, ready for this trip to Japan, and I'm hanging out. I get an email. It's from Kudo, a wrestler from DDT, and it says, "You're in the air now. I'll see you when you land." And I'm like, I'm in the air now. I don't leave till tomorrow. Why would he say that I'm in the air?
Yeah.
And then my heart stops.
So at this point,
yeah,
okay.
I'm like, oh my God. I look at the calendar. Sure enough, August 6th was on a Thursday, not a Friday. So now I'm panicking because I've got this show in Japan on a Saturday in Japan. It's Thursday in America, so I've got 48 hours to make it to Japan, which is 16 hours away. How am I going to do this? How is it even possible? And my whole thing is, am I going to be blackballed in Japan if I don't make this show? I might never wrestle there again. What the fuck am I going to do? So I'm panicking. I'm looking up plane tickets that are leaving like that night or the next morning. And I knew Cleveland was a cheaper airport to fly out of than Pittsburgh. So I'm looking for Cleveland flights. Like, what can I find? What can I find? All the tickets are like $5,000 because I'm trying to book an international trip to Japan 24 hours in advance. So I'm looking at, and the sad part was my ticket was like bought and paid for. So it's like, it's not like I flew myself over there. So the frustration is everywhere. I'm going through all these $5,000 tickets and I'm like, what if I made it a one-way ticket instead of a round trip? Same thing, all the tickets are crazy expensive, but there's one ticket at the bottom, one way to Japan for $975 or something. I tell my mom, give me your credit card, I'm booking this. And she's like, you can't do that, it's my credit card. I'm like, I have to go to Japan, I'm gonna get blackballed if I don't. She's like, how are you gonna get back? It's only one way. I don't care, I gotta be there. Right? Book the flight, fly out of Cleveland the next morning. I make it to Japan at like 1 in the morning, Friday night. So the night before the show, which was like a 1 p.m. show. So I made it like just in time for the show. But then the next issue was, how do I get home?
Right.
So I was only supposed to be in Japan for 6 days. I was there 21 days, stranded in Japan, so doing like little shit.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was staying with the Japanese mafia, the Yakuza. So
Wait, what? Is this real life?
Yes, I stayed with the Yakuza.
Okay.
And didn't do anything. I just kind of hung out with the Yakuza all day, played with machine guns, and ate ramen noodles and sushi. And
machine guns, like real machine guns.
There's pictures online somewhere. After 21 days, they finally found a cheap enough ticket to get me home, but it only got me to Los Angeles. So I got to Los Angeles, hit up my brother, begged him to get me a ticket back to Pittsburgh. Then I put a Facebook status asking if any fans could pick me up at the airport and take me to college, because I started that semester of college at 8 a.m. the next day.
Oh my God.
So sure enough, a fan that I met once at a Pittsburgh show picked me up at an airport.
So hold on, how cool was the fan? How cool was your brother for getting your ticket? And then maybe the biggest hero out of all of them is your mother, who allowed you to take this credit card, did not cancel the credit card or report it stolen, let you go ahead and swipe that card.
Yeah.
$9.75 and you got out there.
Yep, we did it.
Zema Ion, ladies and gentlemen.
One of many crazy stories. Stay tuned for a shoot interview someday.
Thanks.